Hello everyone, this is Kip.
And it's Dave.
And we're coming to you live here at the Las Vegas Convention Center for the
SEMA show, Kip.
And you know, those of you out there who may or may not know what the SEMA show is, basically, if it bolts on, if it enhances, if it works on a car, truck, ATV, UTV, boat,
it's here.
It's here. The SEMA show is about anything and everything that's performance oriented.
In layman terms, it's some cool stuff.
It's some really cool stuff. So what we want to do, Dave and I thought we'd give you a little taste of some of this stuff here at our booth today.
Yep.
And then probably tomorrow, let's go around and look at some other booths.
We'll go outside our booth.
There's a lot of really cool cars here. Some of them have kicker gear on them, some don't, but they're still fantastic looking vehicles.
Well, what we're going to do today is we're going to go over this wire display because it's very important that you get the correct wire. Now there's some imitation wires out there, right, Kip?
There is some. You know, it's a lot of people discuss this. They'll come in and they'll buy, let's say they buy a $400 amplifier.
Yep.
And then, you know, they say, man, I don't have any money left, so I got to get some wire.
I got to save money.
I mean, it doesn't run on air.
Yeah.
So they got to get wire. Here's the important thing about wire. I don't want this video to get anyone out there thinking that we're just promoting buy kicker wire. Now, we make great wire, and if you buy kicker wire, you're always going to get what we say it is.
And extended warranty.
And extended warranty to go that route.
Yep.
But the two things we're dealing with really in the industry right now, Dave, is wire that's not true size, or what's called wire gauge. It's not, so an 8 gauge doesn't measure as a true 8 gauge. A 4 gauge doesn't measure as a true 4 gauge. So you buy a 4 gauge and it's really not. And then compounding on top of that, we have what's called copper covered aluminum, or CCA wire, where they take, basically it's aluminum wire, they put a little coating of copper on the top, and it sells it for substantially less. A lot less.
And it holds a lot of what?
Well, it doesn't pass current as well, and it gets really hot.
That's the word I was looking for, hot.
I mean, we've actually seen thermographs of the wire, and actually cars where, in rare cases, guys have actually burned their cars to the ground using CCA wire and under gauge. So at Kicker, a couple of years back, we came up with this display to show people, why do you want to buy true copper size properly wired? So this is a great example. This display,
tell us, Kip, why?
I'm going to show you. It's a real simple display we put together. Basically, it shows what's the voltage at the amplifier, what's the voltage at the amplifier, so after we run through 15 feet of this wire, how much voltage drop we're going to have, and then more importantly, our guys at R&D come up with this really cool meter. It measures the actual output of the amplifier into the resistive dummy load here. It tells you how many watts. So we can actually see how much power is this amplifier making.
Now, Kip, this strand of wire and our strand of wire is the exact same length, right? So we're not trying to cheat the system.
Not trying to cheat the system. And hey, if you happen to be at the SEMA show, come on by.
We'll prove it to you.
We'll do a demo for you in person. But basically, you got 15 feet of the competitor.
Don't tell them who it is, Kip.
I'm not going to. It doesn't even matter because there's so many people that make this. And then this is kicker wire, which is true 8 gauge, true copper. We actually do 10 coated copper, so it's actually resistant to corrosion.
Kip, I'm sorry, but you can tell it. You can noticeably difference in the size of the wire, but it's the same gauge.
They're both sold as 8 gauge wires.
Okay.
All right. So let's flip the switch, so they say, and look at what happens on the competitor's wire. Now, this is one of our KX 400.1 amplifiers, which means 400 watt monoblock. Let's run it through the competitor's wire. So I flip the switch, a relay lets the current go through the competitor's wire, and you can see 13.5 volts at the battery, 11.23 at the amplifier.
Yep.
So we're getting about almost a 2.5 amp drop in voltage.
All right, Kip, I'm going to interrupt you. Why is this going down?
That's a good question, Dave. And the reason that's going down is copper-covered aluminum wire, and especially if it's copper-covered aluminum wire that's smaller gauge, it's not true gauge, it gets hotter. It creates heat. As you flow current, electricity through that wire, it's going to get warm. Do you feel it?
I can feel it, yeah.
If I hold this switch for about 60 seconds, I mean, it's actually hot to the touch.
Cook a hot dog on this thing.
Exactly. You can cook a hot dog. So the longer you're putting power through that wire, otherwise amplifying your music, see what's happening to the voltage?
Look at it now.
It keeps dropping. It keeps dropping. And look what's happening to the power.
Yep.
When we started off at about 422, 425 watts right here.
Yep.
And as we flow power through that wire to the amplifier, and the wire is getting warmer, we're losing voltage. As we lose voltage, we're losing power.
All right, let's go to our wire and see what happens.
So what do you think is going to happen?
It's going to be good. I can tell you right now.
Let's flip the switch. So now,
look at that.
Boom. The first thing you notice, Dave, is look how much less voltage drop there is.
Yes.
We're going from 13.4 to 12.7. You're looking at roughly about a half a volt drop.
It's just going down and back up, down and back up.
It's really holding the voltage like it should because it's true copper wire.
Look at the watts.
Yeah, so that wire didn't just magically make that amplifier make more power. Here's the bottom line. our 400 watt KX4 blend, it really makes about 525 watts of power. It's way overbuilt for its rated power.
So whenever they think they're saving money by going to a cheaper competitor's wire, they're really not.
You're not.
They are robbing themselves from extra power that they pay for.
Exactly. Here's the grand scheme of things. You spend $300-400 on an amplifier, and you buy a 4-watt amplifier that's actually capable of 525 watts, you'd probably like to get 525 watts out of it.
I would think so.
You save yourself 20-30 bucks on the wire, you're going to lose power out of your amplifier.
And it's not hot at all.
Oh, no.
You're going to starve using this wire.
Yeah.
No cooking hot dogs.
No cooking hot dogs on that one. So this is just a real quick demo that we put together. We've got it at, I think, 2 years now in a row.
Yeah,
these trade shows.
2 years.
And it lets you actually see in real time why wire, what it's made out of, and how thick it is. Why is wire important? So, you know, we actually have, like at our factory, we look at statistical data. It's so important to use the right size wire, Dave, that if you buy a kicker wire kit with one of our amps,
warranty,
we bump the warranty up. Because we've seen that the vast majority of warranty problems with an amplifier aren't really the amplifier's fault. It's using the wrong gauge wire.
But like we like to say, but there's more.
But there's more.
We also have a complete line of other accessories, fuse kits, blocks,
we do.
Full kits for your amplifiers. We got it all for you.
I mean, we've got all. We've got the connection blocks, we've got the brass, the distribution, the fusing. We've got everything you need to connect your amplifier properly. The key is we do wire right. It's true gauge, it's solid copper, and ours is actually tin plated. So it's not just copper in ours, we actually tin plate it, which means it's now corrosion resistant. Underneath the hood of a car, in a boat, anywhere you're going to be exposed to moisture.
So in layman terms, quit trying to save $5 or $6, put the right kicker wire in there, and get the right power that you paid for.
You'll get all the power you paid for, you get the extended warranty, and you won't run into problems. And no exaggeration, we've seen the pictures of using the wrong gauge wire, pulling too much current through it. I've seen cars burn to the ground.
Now, Kip, we're gonna show them a couple cool things.
We're
gonna go ahead and talk about them now because it's gonna be hard to talk about them because there's people over there.
Exactly.
But you're gonna get to see an SSV side by side on steroids.
On steroids.
And then we're also gonna show you a Kindig, Dave Kindig.
Dave Kindig
is Fairlane, which was a. Come on, Ron, help me out here.
57.
57. That's why we got Ron. Ron knows all this stuff. So Ron's just going to really quickly show this stuff to you, and then we're going to take you and show you one more surprise, but we're not going to tell you about that yet.
You want slow-mo, Dave?
No, I don't want any slow-mo. Just go on over there and do it.
All right.
Ron, if you're going through this, I'm just going to talk over. Basically, this is Cardinals SSV, we actually make a kit for this where it's general. It's called a Phase 5 kit, which includes the head unit, amplifiers, kicker power sports amp, kicker speaker, and SSV takes it all and puts it together into a plug-and-play harness kit, bracketry for the amplifiers, everything's set and ready to go. So when we say it's a true plug-and-play system, it really is.
Hey, look who we found. Introduce yourself, young man.
Hey, I'm Lauren from SSV Works.
So
Happy
you helped
to be here with Team Kicker.
You built this thing, didn't you?
I wouldn't say I built it.
Oh, no, take the credit.
I
built this thing. Yeah, you put it on steroids and I had to move it in my booth.
He massaged it lightly.
No.
I may have laid hands on it once or twice, yes.
Hey, I'm going to put you on the spot here. I mean, I know it's a brand, SSV. You guys are kind of the experts in UTV, ATV enclosure and design, and that's kind of why we got together with you, is we were looking for a partner that we could really put together some great packages. And so far, with using the Kicker's Power Sports products, what do you think?
Oh, I love it. I love it. The relationship is great. The products are awesome.
The people are fantastic.
People are great.
There we go. I had to throw that in there. Come on.
Part of the family. You know, we're all the same family.
It's
fantastic. I love the products. You know, the durability, the way they stand up, the way they sound. It's just everything to the next level. You know, it's like I say, because it goes to 11.
Yeah. So if they have a side-by-side and are looking for a good kit, this is the kit to put in it.
Kicker Edition SSV Works Phase Kit is the way to go. Here.
And the cool part about it, again, is SSV takes our product, which is great sounding, great built product, but you actually make the interfacing, the harnessing, the bracketry, and when it's all put together, this is literally something that a father and son who can turn a wrench and they're working on something, they can take this kit, go home, and then a Saturday afternoon put great sounding audio in their ATV, UTV.
Plug and play.
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. And it's very straightforward. You know, all the harnessing, the industry's, off-road industry's first true plug-and-play kit.
And I've seen the stuff you use. I mean, it's built to take water, it's built to take moisture and mud. It's designed to go into this world, live and breathe it, and give you great sounding audio and hang in there.
Exactly, and the enclosures that we build and put your audio units in are 100% marine-grade fiberglass. It's a proven process that we've used for years without failures. And that's the whole thing. When you're in an environment where you're beating the snot out of everything,
bouncing
you want
around.
something that's going to stand up, and it stands up wherever.
Well, I can tell you, I've experienced the product personally myself, in some extreme cases.
Yes.
And I'm here to tell you.
What is your nickname? Go ahead, Kip. For everybody to know, this is Flip Litzy.
Flip. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I know why roll cages are meant for one time around and then you replace them. I now know why that is the case.
This is that guy.
I can honestly say I've been there with you.
Yeah.
Give me
I wasn't riding with you, but I'm part of that club.
Well, appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys.
And you guys are an awesome company, and Kicker is very proud to be partnered with you guys.
We are extremely pleased to be part of the Kicker family and to be working with you guys, and to be here unveiling the new general phase kit.
Absolutely, on steroids.
On steroids. Well, if you're gonna go big.
Go big.
That's
or stay
fantastic.
home. Yep.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Lauren. We're going to let Ron run around the other side, and we're going to show him another vehicle, but thank you for your time.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks, Lauren.
Come on, Ron. Keep up, buddy.
So Dave, over here we have this beautiful, and I do mean beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Dave KINDIG-IT Design.
Fairlane.
57 Fairlane. And you watch a lot more TV than I do. He has a show.
Yes, he does.
It's called
Bitch and Rides.
Bitch and Rides.
In fact, Kip, he's going to be in our booth signing autographs this afternoon.
I think it's this afternoon. Dave's going to be in the booth. But Ron, as you're walking around this thing, this is just gorgeous. I mean, look at this.
Hey, I just confirmed with our wonderful Sandy girl that it is this afternoon at 3 o'clock.
So if you happen to be at SEMA, come by and find the Kicker booth. Where else?
Ron, show them the booth. Show them the sign.
1861.
You can't miss that sign, folks. Come on.
Find the Kicker sign, you find the Kicker booth.
So who else is going to be with? Kip Dog's his nickname. All right, you know what? Ron, after you show that wonderful power plant, we're going to sit down and show him one more toy.
It was me.
All right, come on, Ron. We're going to find one more toy. Watch it. All right, Ron, check this out.
Notice all the people in the booth. It's pretty packed.
Ron was navigating. Hopefully you didn't get seasick. But anyway, we have the last toy we want to show you. It's a 51 Beetle, completely redone.
And you know, we could talk about this vehicle if we want, but why don't we get the guy who actually built it to tell us about it?
I'll be right back.
Go get the guy who built it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the myth, the legend, the builder himself, Scott from Six Shops, built this beautiful machine.
Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
Before we talk about it, Scott, go ahead and tell them what your shop name is, where you're located, how they can contact you.
So I'm Scott Leighton. I own Six Shops out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona. You can get me on Facebook, Instagram. You can find me anywhere. You can come to SEMA and find me.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now at the Kicker booth. You're here and accounted for.
Right now, yeah.
You know, this vehicle, if I'm not mistaken, and of course since you built, you know, but my understanding is this is basically a race car. I mean, you did a complete chassis.
Yeah, it's
race, and it's got a VW shell over the top.
It's pretty crazy. It's built on a Mendiola chassis, 2376 turbo motor. The turbo's hidden. Porsche 930 5-speed. It's all big brakes, big horsepower.
Yep, and then some of the important things is you got Q-Class kicker products in
And
there too.
yes, of course, Q-Class in every one of our cars.
Absolutely. And you know, you say cars, this is not your first time in the kicker booth.
No, we were here 2 years ago with our black Continental Mark II.
Yeah, I remember that car.
Another fantastic vehicle. Beautiful.
And we touched on it earlier because this has a QB8 in it. We even have a QB8 in our Blazer that we had here last year too.
Fantastic product. Sounds great.
Oh, we love it.
I mean, talking about, I mean, for those of you who don't know, I mean, the QB8, it's our L7 8-inch subwoofer with a tuned passive. The enclosure is fully extruded aluminum. And it's what, 9 1/4 by 9 3/4 by 10.
Super tiny and compact.
Yep.
I mean, it's very small. It's like picking up a football.
Pounds.
And
it works.
from the man himself.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it
So
works.
they're great sounding products. So what I think we need to do is we need to let Ron take some
We need to
video
sign
of this.
off.
We need to sign off. Check out the Kicker Facebook channel if you want to know more about the wire display.
Absolutely.
Other great videos are there as well. Dave and I are going to hit some other booths tomorrow.
Absolutely.
We'll grab lunch, wander around the show. We'll show you some other great cars. A lot of them have Kicker product in them. Some don't, but they're still great cars we're going to show you. So coming to you live from the SEMA show here in Las Vegas, this is Dave.
And Kip.
And we'll
Scott.
catch you. And Scott. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Later.
Later.